The beautiful poem School Life by Cheryl Teixeira gives us a glimpse into the routine life of school going children and their thoughts and emotions, which are evoked in the student's mind while going through this seemingly drilling routine. However, the poet also brings to light the enriching experience that the students get at the school through participation in various educational and fun activities in the company of their friends. In the first stanza, the poet talks about the daily routine of the student, and he talks about how the student gets up early in the morning, and of course he or she is sure to make a fuss in the morning because at 6 a.m. sharp the student has to get up when even the sun is not yet up. Poet goes on to describe the student's mind when he says that school is such a bore, and the student feels that it is such a chore. That means it is a routine and dull. Despite the parents keep telling the students, school is great and you must go. But the little student feels like saying, what do the parents actually know about what happens in the school? At the same time, the student feels like he is so damped in his spirit in the morning when they have to rush and get up early. They have to do their shoes, they have to get dressed up and reach the school on time. Everything has to be done in a hurry. But the moment they reach the school and meet their friends, only then they feel this torture has come to an end. Once they reach the school, they forget about everything that happened in the morning just to get to the school, and they go with the flow. Then the bell rings and it is time for them to go to their classes and begin the day. Sometimes they find it is stressful, but most times they find it is fun. And wherever there is a need, they can always get some opportunity to bend some of the rules as they follow the classroom discipline. The students realize the worth of education, worth of the activities which they get at the school. The poet goes on to explain the various activities that happen in the school. Students go for camps, they carry out various experiments, they have certain concerts of music and then various fun activities which make the whole experience enriching and educative. The poet goes on to explain how on different days students go through different emotions and depending on how they behave in the classroom. If they talk back to the teachers, of course they get punishment. Sometimes they get serious punishment. At other times, their teachers are just absolutely nice and they ignore their mistakes. The students, of course, understand that their teachers have been helping them in everything and forever they are ready to listen to them and they are their best friends and they are the ones who have given them confidence in everything. And just sometimes when they are really very harsh, the student gets disappointed. The poet shares his thoughts about the school and the teachers through the saying of a wise teacher. He says that success is failure turned inside out. So stick to the fight when you are hardest hit. Rest if you must, but don't you quit. So according to this wise teacher, the lesson taught here is the students are expected not to feel failed in anything. They are expected and motivated to make a continuous effort, especially when they feel very disappointed and hardest hit. They may rest, but they are not expected to quit. In the last stanza, poet expresses his personal opinion and feelings about the school. He says that some students may think school as a torture chamber, whereas others are mainly waiting for the holidays to come. But it depends how the student looks at it. As far as poet is concerned, he thinks very positively, very honestly that school is the coolest place on earth.